YouTube, what's going on? It's Preacher. So I'm in what's it? Des Money's Iowa, however you say it, and I'm delivering to this place called Hot Shot Deliveries, and it's really in a place where semi trucks, especially size that I drive, maybe a day cab, a single axle day cab. Well, you could do a double axle day cab. Should be delivered. So, of course, I had to back in from the street to get up inside, But back and getting better. My back and getting a lot better. I'm starting to get back the hang of it, after doing it for a while. So then I seen two guys that was walking down the sidewalk. So as I'm backing in to the place across the street, he gonna come to, I guess, one of the managers at this place where I'm delivering to, and said that like one of his delivery drivers ran into the grass over there, because he's like directly right across the street. It's just like a two-lane street, So he goes, it said how the truck had made the indents. The delivery trucks made the indents in his grass to where that it's hard for him to mow it. And then he go like me. It wasn't this guy. I watched this guy. I said, "Oh, okay." So I yelled out the window like, "Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna say I got in your grass." I said, "Cause I ain't getting this grass." I mean, I got out. I did all that kind of stuff that you normally supposed to do, especially in tight place. Cause I had the blind side back into this here driveway. These box trucks. That's what it is. It's they got box trucks. So, and even where the indent is, it's too narrow for a semi truck. Like, a semi truck is a lot wider than they little box truck. So it was one of their box trucks, right? But because he kept on saying it, and I was like, dude, hey. I thought he was gonna say I did it. I said, man, you just was watching me the whole time. I did not touch no grass whatsoever. No place getting up in here, because when I first started out, I was backing into a Dollar General, and I went into grass a little bit, just like one tire went inside the grass, and it sunk down. Drastically sunk down, like real quick, sunk down inside that grass. I'm like, oh my God. And then but the truck was still on the concrete, but just one tire sucked inside the grass. And it just was like on the edge. It wasn't even in there, it was on the edge. So ever since, I was like, whoa, I am never getting inside the grass like that again, because I don't want to get stuck. So I always make sure that I don't get on side people's grass, even if it's on the edge of the road, because that happened to me before with the edge of the road, how the tire just sunk way down in there. I mean, it went down past the tire to the rim, almost to the hub. Good thing, I didn't have two tires in there or something like that, because it may have been, ride that thing, girl. Lady riding a Harley. But I was like, I thought it was gonna be another issue. I was like, man, both of y'all just was sitting there watching me back in there. He said, no, not you. It wasn't you. I didn't say it was you. I was like, oh, okay. I was finna say I got my dash cam too. I got it sitting right here in case you gonna try to say it was me. But he said, no, it wasn't you. It's just other drivers. I'm like, hey, okay, all right. I'll let y'all two go on back and have at it, So I was like, man, please, not this morning, man, not this morning. I've been up since 1 o'clock this morning. Here it is now, 8:40. I was like, man, not this morning. I can't do this morning. Not this morning, man. I can't start off my day like this. Get me all frustrated, especially after that last driver that parked in front of me the other time. And now I got this dude from a business that's this. I'm like, oh, okay. As long as he didn't say it was me. And then he go tell the guy, why this guy with the big truck can back up in there, without getting on the grass, and y'all guys can't do it. So then they started to go back and forth, because then he was like, it wasn't none of our drivers that did it. You're going to have to take it up with whatever driver who did it. And I just bust out laughing. I was like, he said, well, we got cameras too, so if you want to see if one of our truck drivers did it, you more than welcome. I said, man, I hear you. He probably got the idea for me, because when I told the guy, hey, I got a dash cam, I can rewind it for you right now and show you that I ain't touched no grass. I ain't even touched the grass on the edge. Nothing. I ain't touched no grass on the edge at all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't want to do a blind side getting up in here, but it's houses right next to this here little strip plaza. I mean, it's houses right next to it. And I'm not finna go down the street, because there's nowhere else to turn around this truck. So you don't have no other choice but to kind of like, do a blind side back in. There probably is another way I can get to this street, but the way the GPS, they're gonna take you the shortest way. So I was like, hey, okay. I thought I was gonna have another episode this morning, man. I'm like, man, not today. Not today. I already been on the road for like, what, two and a half weeks straight. I ain't been home yet. Even my little 4-year-old was like, Daddy, you've been gone a long time. When you coming back? I'm like, well, I'll be back in like another week and a half. I was staying out on 4 weeks. I was staying out. I was staying out 4 weeks because I knew I haven't driven in a while since I driven, and so I want to get back to the mind frame of a trucker, because I haven't driven since like August, and I only been driving now for like 2.5 weeks, a little bit over 2.5 weeks. So I want to get that mind frame back. See, when you starting off, you always got to have the mind frame of you inside of a semi truck. So you got to get back to the mind frame of looking at your mirrors all the time, like every 6 to 8 seconds, looking at your mirrors, looking at all your mirrors when you making turns, and make sure you're not getting on the sidewalk places, or even when you backing in, like places like this, getting out and look, not getting too high on yourself that you can't get out and look as many times as you need to get out and look. I mean, it is what it is. I'm trying not to get in no accidents. I don't want to hit nobody's car. I don't want to have to deal with all that. So I'm just trying to get back inside that mind frame of, okay, it comes natural to me to be looking at all this stuff when I'm doing it, not like forcing and trying to remember that I have to do it. Now, yeah, I'm starting to get back into it, but before I had to force myself. Now I need to make sure I'm looking. I got to make sure I'm looking at, my mirrors as I'm running down the road. I got to look at my mirrors. I'm looking at, see if my tires start wobbling. I'm trying to make sure my mud flaps ain't going all over the place. I'm just trying to make sure I do certain stuff like this. Making sure the loads and stuff is secure when these people do it, because sometimes they put like little strings and stuff to secure. I'm like, what that's supposed to do, man? What a little string supposed to do? How is it supposed to hold this? And you got to go up these hills and everything, and you go in these small streets and up these railroad tracks, just bumping, and they putting like a little shoestring on there. I'm like, what this shoestring supposed to do? But when I got this truck, I only got this truck and have no tool bags, because when you get the warning, you're supposed to have a tool bag. So they didn't have a tool bag for this truck. They didn't have nothing, no lights, no fuses. And I was like, listen, man, y'all got to give me something. I picked this up from a distribution center. I didn't pick this truck up from a terminal. And that's when they said, well, you got to go to the terminal to get that stuff. I said, man, y'all got to give me something. I need fuses, I need extra lights, I need stuff that is you're supposed to have for DOT at least. Give me something. Give me a pair of pliers and a wrench or something. Give me something to use. So he wound up going in there and finding me some stuff, and finding me some fuses, and then I still needed tire depth, tread depth, and I needed a pressure gauge as well. So I did needed some stuff, and I had got the bare essentials when I had got this truck. And then they didn't have no straps, so then he found the straps. So I only got like one strap, and I've been on work comp for so long, so it's not like I've been making money to go out there and buy a strap and everything like that, because y'all know how expensive these strap is, man. You know, shoot, for the last 3 weeks, you know, I was like chili chili bang bang. You know, I'm trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Stretching everything. So I ain't had no little extra money to be buying things and wait a whole nother week to get reimbursed for all that particular stuff and stuff like that. You know, and then when I did make it to another drop yard slash shop that I had went to, they didn't have nothing to give me too. I'm like, man, why y'all don't got nothing? Y'all don't got nothing. Y'all don't want to give me nothing. That's how I was thinking. Like, you don't have nothing, or you don't want to give me nothing. Which one is it? How you a shop and you don't have no like lights and no fuses? And I can understand you may not have no straps. I can understand you may not want to give me no tools. You don't have no tools, you know. But you should have some fuses, and you should have some like lights and stuff like that, shouldn't you? You're a shop. You're supposed to repair stuff, right? You got to have that. Have some trailer lights. You don't got no backup trailer lights. You don't got nothing. Think the dude ain't want to, just ain't want to give me nothing. So, all right. Talk to y'all later, man. It's time for me to do this thing.